Friends of our channel and YouTubers, welcome. Answers of an Alien from Andromeda, Video 104, September 15, 2013. Dear friends, I know that we are already a long time without posts, but you've been busy outside the system again, taking care of emergencies other than our own. Here follows information after his fleet returned to our planet. The information at present have to be very subjective, as any relevant information can alert the forces of thy elites to prepare and change their plans. There is an expectation of observers Pleiadians with respect to conflicts theater that are to be triggered by your elites to cause the chain reaction they plan, so that there is a reduction in population on the planet. The forces of your governments are already positioned to unleash the economic and social chaos there anytime. Remembering the planet Earth is about to finalize its stabilization until the beginning of the year. Strange mists caused by the interaction of the heating blanket on the planet, due to the increase of the incident radiation and the friction caused by tectonic movement, will prevent the vast majority look more defining events in the solar system. The probe Deep Impact, sent especially by your government to film and analyze the pseudo-comet Eason, was declared dead, but just to the public. The probe that your government keeps orbiting the planet Mars, not to mention the large telescope mounted on the Martian city, a human reptilian located in Hale Crater, will not post any photos or footage from Eason, because they do not want you to see the reality of events. The event Eason marked the beginning of the completion of the stabilization of the solar system as a whole, and planet Earth will have to adjust physically to the system. The crust will be moving and increasing its diameter by approximately 5%. Which will cause great climatic changes and cataclysms until the end of this movement. The system Nibiru will be part of the stabilizing influence in the coming months, as well as the planet Taos. Your space fence detection system will be off to not leak information, because the system had a large number of sectors connected, and they don't want to risk. Worry more about your government's creating hindrance to prevent your survival, than with the events of the cosmos. If your government does not want to help you, try to make sure they do not hinder you in your attempt at survival. Your animals are dying in large proportions, and the entire food chain of your oceans is deteriorating. Much has to be done after all the dust settles after the stabilization of the planet. You will receive help as far as is necessary to rebuild the new society, marked out in the new frequency of the planet. This assistance includes physical decontamination, and corrections of the health problems caused by force of poisons perpetrated by your elites over the past decades in the population of the planet. We have the technology to reverse all these physico-chemical processes. Indirectly answering several questions, be attentive with spoken messages coming from false representatives of races as Pleiadians, Arcturians, or any other link to the community Galactica. None of these races have representatives type spokesperson on planet Earth. So anyone who is talking or sending messages on behalf of these races are not serious people. None of Pleiadians or other races who are working undercover into your population would give any interview or public statement without the proper permits. As I said earlier, there are several large underground bases of various breeds distributed by the planet's crust or even under the oceans. And on the surface there are some cities that can be completely camouflaged by force fields, located in large forests and mountainous areas inhospitable. These sites will be of great help and protection in times of reconstruction of the new society on the planet. It is confirmed that 22% of the Earth population is awake enough to get into the new state of consciousness necessary for living in a society level 1. Based on the fact that you have been suffering a systematic disinformation and indoctrination by your elites, this number is significant to the community galactica. Try not to focus exclusively on your religions, but try to increase your power of contemplation in relation to the universe as a single house, where you can possibly come to live in a multitude of planets and societies, as part of your development through the levels of third dimension. The lighting of your aura is composed of quantum energy accumulated. It is a simple addition or subtraction of positive or negative energy generated by your actions, for your brethren and your society. Your place in the chain of universal development will be defined by the amount of that energy accumulated by you. A better place or worse depends solely on you. No one will judge you, nobody will analyze your abilities or your sins, only you, and you will be your own judge. The more positive energy you have, the greater your aura and your rights in choosing your next society level 1 to continue your development. You will be free to embody on any other planet, not only on planet Earth as it was imposed upon you so far during the 0 level. Be assured that freedom of choice is one you cannot buy or receive as a gift. Friends, I believe that our fleet will not leave the planet in the coming months, so I will be available to disclose material facts in the vicinity of important events. I cannot do any communication well in advance, not to alert your governments to take steps that could become these events in false flags. Be well all of you.